Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Roundtable. I'm your host, Steven. I'm here with
Gio.
back in the theaters. This time I went to go see Better Man. This is the true story of the rise, the fall, the resurgence of the one and only Robbie Williams. And maybe not well known in Canada and the US, but he had the big hits Angel, Rock DJ, Millennium. Started off with Take That, a boy band, broke off from there, became a solo artist, and is in Europe he's humongous. He sells out stadiums.
Yeah.
And this is basically his stories. Like I said, it's his rise, his fall, the resurgence of the one and only Robbie Williams. Very different kind of autobiography. This is taking him and making him a special effects monkey that represents him, and I guess it's to represent his struggle, accepting fame, going through the fame, the price of fame, the loss of fame, and all that through it. I was really entertained. I didn't know what to expect. I actually am a Robbie Williams fan. I have a couple of his albums at home. He's a very interesting songwriter, very cheeky, very egotistical in a nice way. He plays on it, but he's a great entertainer. This plays on that. If you're a Robbie Williams fan, you will enjoy this movie. I laughed when I was supposed to laugh. I had tears in my eyes when things went bad for him and his family, and I had a smile at the end when I saw his resurgence. Very entertained, surprisingly so. Usually I'm not into these kind of movies, but I'm glad I went to see this in the theater. You, my friend?
Okay. So, Better Man, Rotten Tomatoes, 88%. People viewing in 92. You?
I'm gonna say it's in the 80s.
Yeah. High 80s, low 80s.
I'm gonna say 82, 83.
I'll say 87, give or take. I don't know why, but I like that number.
Okay.
I'm like him. I don't know what to expect. I know Robbie Williams, give or take, not like him. He knows it to another T, okay? And enjoyed it big time. Look, it's a documentary that mashes from one scene to another to go for time goes by. He goes to the future, then he goes in the past. It's well done, very entertaining, and how you can get sentimental with a CGI monkey.
Yeah.
Incredible, okay? And any of you guys all out there who are listening here, or some friends who like, oh, my life sucks, if this, if that, if this, go see this movie. There's certain people who make speech, like the grandmother will talk to him, say, and he feels down, and she'll say certain things, or the mother and the father, or the people. That even the girl from All Saint there tells him, stop trying to please other people, please yourself. There's other things they say that is motivating. There's great, amazing quotes inside this movie.
Yeah.
And I always tell my nephew and nieces, your worst enemy is yourself. And your best friend, or the person you're gonna love the most. And they say, oh, mommy, dad, I go, no, yourself. Because you know why? If you don't love yourself, how can you say I love you? Because it's a fake love. So this is what he learned later on with the watermelon saying, I'm sorry. There's things like he finally confronted his deepest fear. His worst enemy was himself. He wasn't being true to himself emotionally, career-wise, love-wise. He was always hiding himself to a monkey. And funny about it, when you see his hit, song list, he has one song from 2002. It's called Me and My Monkey. And I'm like, holy. So this guy has always, as much as you think, oh, it's just a metaphor, he just did that maybe to get a ching-ching. No. He always had something, this is really how he sees himself. He sees himself, me and my monkey, that means he's the monkey kind of sense,
Like you said, he's...
it's metaphors, ways.
Fame stands still. Your life stands still the minute you become famous. And he's 15 years old when that happened, and he never evolved. So he feels like that monkey that's never evolved. I think that was one of the great lines in that movie. And also the other one was when he meets the girl from All Saints, and she goes, fame is when you're at a restaurant, people are singing happy birthday, and you can't wait for that moment to be over because you just want to enjoy eating the cake. There's a lot of
metaphors. There's a lot of metaphors or sayings kind of said that any of these people you feel down in life, that you got the rotten side of the piece of cake, whatever. Since we're talking about cakes, there, no, there's people worse than you. Like this guy had everything. One of his friends from childhood. He goes, look, you have everything. He was sniffing coke and all that, and he goes, just your coke is more than I make in a month, but I wouldn't change my life for yours, because as much as his life was grander than life, bigger than everything else, he was alone, and he had nobody who actually loved him. He had a few friends, like his friend from childhood was been stuck by him since he was young. You know, he was always there lifting him up and everything. His grandmother, which he abandoned at a certain point because he was thinking too much stuff. And that was all the slap in the face that kept running away from his crimes. He faced it, he went to a meeting, he confronted his biggest fear, which is himself. And at the end, when he sang, and I did it my way, like each time you see him, you're always going to see monkeys on the stage. And they get more and more and more.
Stages of his life.
Oh, yeah, you see more and more and more. And it's always him against himself, not the audience. He thought it was the audience. No, his worst crime was against himself. And there's one song I love about him. The one song I love from him is called Angel. So me, I thought was one of the girl who was of All Saint and all that, you know? No, it's because they played that at her grandmother's funeral, and I'm like, wow, I got touched, you know. So kudos, very good. I like the guy got touched right now.
Me too. I had a tear in my eye a couple of times, and I had a smile on my face, and it hits all the buttons. It hit all the right little. It crossed the T's and dotted the I's more than I expected. I highly recommend if you're looking for a movie like this, a feel-good movie that teaches you a couple of lessons on the way.
Friends included.
Friends included. Yeah.
Because I said, and if in case one day it goes on DVD, whatever, on streaming and all that, whatever the choice is, this is a motivation movie telling other people, look, if he can do it, what can't you? Or find a way. You could motivate yourself to go to the next phase, because that's what I like about it. He's trying to tell everybody, just look, you're not alone. I almost fucked up my life. I was impressed that he survived. Because to the point, like I didn't know all of us, like compared to this guy here, he probably knew everything, but I didn't know how traumatized his life was. And this is a fraction what we know the truth kind of sense, or the kind of cinema friendly kind of sense. And if I didn't know he was alive now, I go, this guy's gonna be dead. He's gonna be dead soon. He's gonna be dead. And he did a turnaround. And it's like his grandmother was a savior, and his grandmother, when she passed away, was a savior again.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Fantastic. So I think A Better Man is a better movie than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
And I
myself
recommend it. We saw the cheapie night, and
that's why maybe I enjoyed it more than I supposed to.
Maybe who knows? But I think I wouldn't have been too disappointed if I paid full price.
If I was down on my luck, I would pay any kind of price for this movie.
Yeah.
Because it really motivates you saying, great, get off your ass off the sofa, face reality, face yourself, and be a better man tomorrow. Yeah, I use that quote. You see that? Because you know why? Because we did it our way. You'll know if you understand which movie.
When you watch the movie. So this is Steven
Gio.
At the movies recommending Better Man with Robbie Williams.
Impressive.
See you
Ciao,
soon,
guys.
guys.